Hey everybody, welcome to Art Recycled with Mrs. Hallmeyer. Today I'm going to show you 5 easy ideas to do with elementary kids to make Halloween pumpkin crafts. So most of these ideas probably involve things that you already have at home if you're crafty. Paint, maybe some tissue paper, some markers. The pumpkins you can get at, grocery store. These are real pumpkins. I tend to like white pumpkins. However, you can get, orange pumpkins if you want, or another color. And so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward through this. You'll get the idea of what you need from the quick fast forwarded videos, and I hope you have fun. All right, so the first fun idea I have is to glitter pumpkins. You're going to take white school glue, as you can see, get a brush, and start brushing that white school glue onto your pumpkin everywhere. Then basically take a fun color of glitter. I kind of have a bronze here. Start sprinkling it on. As I was sprinkling it, it wasn't working as fast as I wanted it to, so eventually I just took off the cap of the glitter container and I dumped it on. That actually worked much better. You could also dip them if you want to. All right, so my next idea is to cut an apple in half, as you can see with a knife, and you're going to print pumpkins. Take the apple and get some orange tempera paint or orange acrylic paint and stamp the apple over and over, and it will make the shape of a pumpkin. You want to make sure you really stamp it on there. As you can see, you're going to get a little bit of white, but in the end, it won't matter. If that really bugs you, you can take a brush, as you see that I have right here, and I'm just kind of filling that in with my brush. But I tend to like a little bit of that white space. Then just find a black marker and draw the faces on your pumpkins when they are dry. The third option is dot painting pumpkins, and I have tempera paint here. You could also use acrylic, but some type of thicker paint. You're also going to need some Q-tips. And this would go with learning about Yayoi Kusama. She is a Japanese artist. As you can see from this picture, she takes pumpkins and she loves to do dot painting. So this is a really good option if you want to incorporate some knowledge of a contemporary artist. Your fourth option is pour painting. Now I have a dropper here, and I took some tempera paint and I watered it down just a little bit so that it was a little bit more runny. You could probably do it with acrylic too. And I just dropped the paint with the dropper on top of the pumpkin, and then that wasn't working as fast as I wanted to, so then I just decided to pour. You decide whether you want to use droppers if you're using it with younger kids, or cups maybe if you're using it with older kids. And then I just turned the pumpkin as it ran down the crevices of the pumpkin on the sides, and then whatever paint pooled on the paper was kind of marbled, and so I just took my pumpkin and I just kind of rolled it in that marbled paint. All right, last option is decoupaging the pumpkin. As you can see, I have white school glue here. I'm gonna mix about a 50% school glue water combination and just kind of stir it together. I looked up lots of different options for decoupaging on YouTube and whatnot, and a lot of people do it with leaves. When I did it with leaves, with Mod Podge, with glue, didn't matter. They did not stick, so probably not the best option with younger kids. What I did is I cut little squares of tissue paper, as you can see here. I held them to the pumpkin, and then I just took the glue water and painted right over it. The tissue will all bleed together. You'll get different colors, and it will look really beautiful.